international students' convocation. And those foreign students used to present their country's flags and roses. Sir, he was so impressed that immediately his section deemed it to be university to some of the institutions of Symbiosis. So this is the third avatar of Symbiosis. Symbiosis International Culture Center, then Symbiosis Educational Center, and now Symbiosis International University. What I want to impress upon the mind of all of you is that internationalism is the DNA of Symbiosis. We started for international students, and international students, Indian students, they live together happily, successfully, purposefully on this beautiful campus of 325 acres. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is in essence a short story of Symbiosis. I am really glad that Faculty of Health and Biomedical Sciences has organized this wonderful conference, and we were expecting hardly 800 or 900 participants. But Raju told me that 1,300 students coming on the single campus. And sir, very often what happens is, we succeed in getting minister for certain function, but that minister has nothing to do with that particular topic. But today we are lucky to have health minister for health conference. Vidya just now mentioned why we did not start medical college. Yes, there are reasons. We have started biomedical courses. We are going to start health skill courses. Many people ask me, Majumdar, Dr. Majumdar, you are professor of science, life sciences. You have your daughter who is a MD gynec, son-in-law medical who is also MD gynec. Our vice president, Sangam Narkir, is also MD gynec. Why not start medical college? We wanted to start. But then the Medical Council of India and their associates and friends proved to be so corrupt. Then I realized that instead of starting medical college and getting ourselves corrupt, better not to start it. Because in Symbiosis, we don't take donation right from kindergarten to MBA. Although there are lakhs and lakhs of students who have registered for our common entrance test, which we conduct throughout the year. But I was telling this to Minister, and Naddaji told me, Dr. Majumdar, in 1 year, the picture will be changed. Medical Council of India will be outdated, if not destroyed. Sir, if that happens, I give you my word that we will start honest medical college which will not take a pie as donation or capitation. But create that atmosphere, and we will repose the confidence which we have placed in Symbiosis International University. Well, friends, be that as it may, I am really grateful to all speakers. I am grateful to all delegates for making this function a great success. Before I conclude, sir, I have to make 2 demands. And whenever minister is chief guest, Naddaji, when minister is chief guest, the practice in Maharashtra is you must ask something from him. What is it that I am going to ask from you? One is, having spent more than 50 years in higher education, I feel that there is something wrong with our medical education system. Something wrong. What is that wrong? When Eisenhower and Allied forces won the Second World War, once he mentioned that war is too serious a matter to be left to generals. Personally, I feel that medical education is too serious a matter to left to doctors. Naddaji, you and I have to intervene to make corrections in medical education. Today, MBBS course has become so lengthy. MBBS is not enough. Students want to do MD. And to get MD seat, you have to pay 2 crores, 3 crores, crores of rupees. And yet, there is no chance that the boy or girl will be successful. My request to you, sir, why not revive the old family doctor system? Why not create 21st century family doctor? Perhaps that will go a long way in solving our problems. Why not shorten the medical course? Is it necessary that they should spend 4.5 years or 5 years and then 2 years on 1 or 2 years failures? There is a case for shortening the medical course itself, starting a short course for medical doctors, family doctors. And second suggestion, sir, is we have a beautiful college of nursing. I have studied their syllabus. And personally I feel that if you give them bridge course to all our nurses, qualified nurses, who have done BSc in nursing, MSc in nursing, they will be excellent physicians. Will you consider enabling our nurses to practice, prescribe medicine? Sir, if you do these two things, your name will go in the history of medical education. May you do this in the interest of our country. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your beautiful experiences of establishing this prestigious university. We request Dr. S.B. Muzumdar, sir, Founder President Symbiosis and Chancellor Symbiosis International University, to felicitate Shri J.P. Nadda, Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. We request all the delegates to kindly remain seated. We request our dignitaries to inaugurate SimHealth 2017 by doing the honor of lighting the lamp.
ज्योति परब्रह्म दीप ज्योति जनार्दन दीप हर्तु मे पापम दीप ज्योतिर्नमोस्तुते.
The Symbiosis Health Times, a publication of Faculty of Health and Biomedical Sciences, covers an array of topics ranging from healthcare, nanotechnology, electronic health records, and many more for the healthcare in India, which provides an insight into the recent advancements. I now request our honorable guest, Sri J.P. Nadda sir, to release our prestigious publication, the Symbiosis Health Times.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to welcome an unbeaten visionary, Sri J.P. Nadda, Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Government of India. Sri Jagat Prakash Nadda, a member of Rajya Sabha from Himachal Pradesh and Parliamentary Board Secretary of Bharatiya Janata Party, is known as a master strategist in his party. A law graduate from Patna University, Sir began his political stint during the Jayaprakash Narayan movement and joined student politics to become a member of the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad. This quintessential organizational man, at a young age of 31, became the national president of Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha and has served in various BJP governments in Himachal Pradesh. During his tenure, he started several health programs and promoted generic medicines. The cabinet approved National Health Policy 2017, which provides policy framework for achieving universal health coverage and is patient-centric and quality-driven. This is a huge milestone in the history of public health in India. Under his leadership, the Union Ministry has launched various health programs to combat tuberculosis and HIV-positive individuals test and treat policy, to name a few. Shri J.P. Nadda has also launched Mission Indradhanush to tackle 7 life-threatening diseases which have been successful in immunizing lakhs of children across India. This is a great moment of pride for all of us to have Shri Jagat Prakash Nadda amongst us today. May I now request Sir to address the audience.
Padma Bhushan, Dr. S.B. Majumdar, the founder and the president of Symbiosis Society and Chancellor of SIU, Dr. Vidya Yarvadekar, Principal Director, Symbiosis, Dr. Rajni Gupte, Vice Chancellor of SIU, Dr. Rajiv, Dean Faculty of Health and Biomedical Sciences, SIU, the directors of various faculty sitting on the dais, the respected guests on the dais, ladies and gentlemen, and leaders in the health sector, and distinguished actor Mohan Akashiji, respected members, and members from print media and electronic media. It is indeed a matter of great happiness for me to be here on this occasion when Symbiosis is organizing a conference on enriching healthcare delivery through an interdisciplinary approach. And I, being as a minister to participate in this conference, is really very good opportunity for me to be here. First of all, I'm delighted and I'm grateful and pleasure and honored to meet Mr. Majumdar, who is a visionary figure, who is a legendary figure, and who is a leader in the field of education. and he has done a really good job. And Symbiosis is the example which tells a success story, how one can work with determination and bring a change, and the change not only in the field of education, but also in international understanding and brotherhood on international issues. So I really feel privileged to meet such a personality and also to visit Symbiosis, where I get an opportunity to interact with the leaders of the health sector who are working for interdisciplinary engagement and discussion, and trying to see that how we can make the health more universal, comprehensive, and holistic. Friends, when we talk about health, the new health policy was, which came into existence in 2017, this year, last month. Previously, we had a health policy in 2002. And the reason for bringing a new health policy was that the previous health policy was disease-centric. It was focusing on disease. And it was like working with an agenda which was addressing the urgent issues rather than the important issues. And the urgent issue was fighting with once tuberculosis, leprosy, other communicable diseases, and disease after disease. So we thought that there should be a shift and there should be a change. And for that change, we decided that rather than having a disease-centric policy, we should have a preventive and promotive healthcare policy, where we should take into recognition, we should take into our area of addressing that how do we see to it that there should not be a condition where the disease grows. We should address, जिसको हम कहते हैं कि a policy which takes us from रोग से निरोग की ओर. रोग क्यों हो, हम निरोग ही क्यों ना रहें. So this important issue was there to focus. Another issue or another area where we wanted to address was that in changing times from communicable diseases, we were now started addressing the non-communicable diseases. And so we decided that we will have a policy which will be preventive and promotive. It will focus, it will be universal and comprehensive, and it will also see to it that we go for early detection, early defects, early delays, and deficiencies, and how do we address that. So this was one area where we wanted to work.